case that the merits.
There's been a top-level intervention in the Oak Bay versus Bank saga, and it is gaining momentum. This as ministers who have been deployed to deal with the matter are coming out strongly by slamming the attitude of the banks. It also comes on the backs of the actions of employees marching to the banks earlier this week to call on banks not to close Oak Bay accounts. ANN7 reporter Victor Magwete filed this report.
Mineral Resources Minister Mosebenzi Zwane has lashed out at 4 banks for denying the ministerial group a meeting on the Oak Bay accounts closure issue. Zwane said the bank's move is undemocratic. The minister visited the Optimum mine on Friday and addressed workers on the banks and Oak Bay matter.
Don't lose hope. As your government, we are doing everything in our power to ensure that these mines remain open.
He expressed concern about the plight of thousands of jobs at risk. Zwane is part of the team of ministers which is tasked with the responsibility of talking to the banks. Reports say the banks have so far declined to meet with the ministerial delegation.
We are requesting for the second time that let's sit around and talk. We are going to send them a request and deal with this matter, and hopefully they will understand the urgency of government calling them to say let's resolve this matter. It's not about an individual, but it's about the people of South Africa losing jobs.
Tegeta bought the mine from Glencore for 2.1 billion rand. The move saved about 3,000 jobs. The mine is a supply of coal to Eskom's Hendrina power station in terms of a 3-year agreement ending in 2018.
As a business, we keep on reassuring our staff that whatever possible means and measures can be taken, to address the matter with the support from a variety of stakeholders, more especially, initiatives like today. The employees themselves, taking up, a peaceful protest to the banks on Tuesday.
It has been feared since this news had broken out that employees, it might happen that they won't get salaries, and if they don't get salaries, as I do, that will mean one day or another they will lose their jobs as well.
Minister in the Presidency for Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, Mr. Jeff Radebe, has said that the next cabinet meeting in 2 weeks' time, there'll be a report from ministers intervening in Oak Bay Bank's issue.
The issue of Minister of Finance, I think you better ask him. My understanding is that at the next cabinet, there will be a report by those 3 ministers.
Tegeta's acquisition of Optimum mine is a monumental victory, but it does not come without its own challenges. On the one hand, they must make sure they win back the confidence of the banks so they're able to pay their employees, while on the other, they must supply Eskom with good quality coal as per the service level agreement so they don't fall into the same predicament as Glencore did. All this while making sure they keep an eye on meeting the expectation of their workers. Victor Magwedze for ANN7 in Mpumalanga.